really there's no other choice in Malaysia. You want to do good journalism, you really have to find a way out. I worked as a journalist in the mainstream newspaper before, and I know how difficult it was, having to self-censor yourself and seeing your, column being rewritten in such a way that you couldn't even recognize your own writing. It wasn't really, an attempt to say, hey, look, we can actually make an impact. So it wasn't really that we wanted to get into the launching of Malaysia Kini, but more of the fact that so that we can go to sleep easy at night, knowing that you've done something that is true to your profession.
When you work in a large sort of corporate traditional setup, I mean, there are several red lines, and the biggest red line is the red line of ownership. You don't cross the red line, editors don't cross that red line, reporters don't cross that red line. So the idea that you could actually construct a journalistic platform where you could actually decide your own red lines and you can push back the traditional red lines, I think that was exciting for someone like me. I think mainstream has moved away from what they were supposed to be doing. That's the way I feel it. When I came into journalism in the early 80s, it was very different. I mean, most of the sort of public battles, at least in India, were mediated in the public domain by journalists. They were only print journalists then, and there was a kind of clear idea of the adversarial relationship you enjoyed with power and money. I mean, our primary goal, I'm very clear, and I believe that should be the primary goal of journalists anywhere in the world, in the free world, is to hold power and money to its best face.
From the very beginning that advertising is not going to be able to sustain a website like Malaysia Kini, that, at the end of the day, you have to get your readers to pay. Malaysia Kini is a subscription only a website.
You have to pay very big attention to UGC, which we call users generated content. If you don't pay attention of that, you lose the whole future.
I think the hard work still needs to be done by the professional journalists. I think at Tehelka we are alerted to all kinds of stories, but we do put our own people down on the ground. We do check back on everything that our own people are doing, because I think there's a framework issue. So in one of the endeavors as an editor for me is always to make my reporters, my editors understand what is the framework that we work with. And I think very often amateurs on the ground, I mean, it's okay to say, I cook I bake cakes in the morning and I bash out Deathless Prose in the afternoon. But I mean, that's a little bit it's over romanticized.